My new album is called Sweet Rebecca, and it was made very recently. I took myself down to the beach at the end of 2014 for about a week, and I wrote a song a day, and I didn't let myself go home until I had all my little songs. And the title track, Sweet Rebecca, is about me, I suppose, when I was a little girl, and I just decided that that was a fitting name for the album, even though I haven't been called Rebecca for a billion years. But my grandmother, who's 96, still calls me Rebecca, so she loves the title of the album. And it's made up of a whole bunch of songs that could have been taken out of chapters of the autobiography that I've just written. It was an amazing experience getting to write the book. So the songs pretty much sort of wrote themselves from the book. So it was great to get to finish the book and then start the songs from there.
And believe me, you won't be that sweet for long. Don't be scared and don't be blind. Sweet Rebecca, you'll be fine.
If you read the book and then listen to the album, I think you'll understand how they sort of marry together. I've always been pretty honest with my songs, but I've never been as honest as I am in my autobiography. So for me, I think they sort of go hand in hand, and I liked the fact that I wrote the songs pretty much straight after I finished the book, because I was buzzing with energy from going back and looking back through my life to find, you know, all the story of the book, looking back through old diaries and things like that. And all of these song titles just kept popping up. So for me, I think that it's the easiest time I've ever had writing, because I was just so full of creativity about the book. So the songs just flowed, and songwriting's so much easier after you've written thousands and thousands of words for a book. Broken Soldiers is a song that's really, a subject matter, I suppose, that's really hard to talk about, let alone to write about. But I wrote it after I went to the memorial of a soldier who had spent a lot of time over in Afghanistan, and he came back a hero, but he couldn't cope with life back in normal life, I suppose. And so he took his own life, and it was just a sad, sad memorial. But it was when his mother got up and spoke that I realised that what mothers go through when they send their children, they're still their children to them, to war. And so I've written Broken Soldiers very much from a mother's point of view. Broken Soldiers was the first song I wrote for this album, and I wrote it on Remembrance Day on the 11th of November. And I'll never forget, I just kept writing through tears. And the song isn't necessarily about that one particular soldier, but it's about post-traumatic stress disorder and people that come back and have to deal with that after they've gone through what they go through over there. And so I hope that this song, I guess, touches them and helps them. Is this a tell-all book? Yeah, I've told everything that I can remember. I mean, you know, I haven't put anything in there that would hurt anybody. You know, I haven't exposed anybody, I haven't told anybody else's story that isn't mine. I've only told my own. But you know, there's a few people along the way that have been really, really lovely and really, really nice, and I've made sure I've told that. And there's been the odd complete opposite to that, and yeah, that's in it too.
Pardon me if I believe
I will be touring most of 2015, promoting both my book, Poster Girl, and my album, Sweet Rebecca, and all of my tour dates can be found at beccycole.com.
'Cause I shook hands with a digger on the wrong side of the world, with a wife at home who holds her breath and brand new baby girl. And the digger fights for freedom in a job that must be done. And I let go of his hand, so proud to be Australian. And if unlike me you feel no pride at all, then go ahead and take me